Are we live? Failed to connect. All right, so guys, I'm just trying to connect this stream. It's a Rumble stream fail. Okay, modify. I know my Rumble fail. Okay, guys, I'm trying to get my Rumble stream up. You know, I want this. You know why Rumble now work. Rumble stream. I want it to show where so I screen blank out. Generate. Are you sure you want to generate a new API key? Put that right way. Alright, that rumble get knocked, brother. Cause I can't get free. Live stream. Use template. This one to do. Alright, what if me supposed to live on? Let me see if my live on kick right now. Am I? Yep, I'm actually live on kick right now. Are we live? Failed to connect. Alright, actually, so live on kick right now. Alright, so if my live on kick, that means I'm supposed to live on YouTube, but for some reason, my Rumble not coming up, and we are. I'm trying to get disconnected. So get disconnected. So reconnecting. Okay, that's successfully connected. But all right, so I try. Still, I try to get Rumble active. I don't know why this now work, bro. Why Rumble now work? So reconnecting. Okay, that's successful. Oh, it'll work. Right, no. So I try to get Rumble. All right, let me see if it'll work. Supposed to live for Rumble right now. Let's go and check and see if you actually live over there. No, it shows my live for Rumble. All right, so me know I'll go on with Rumble right now. I try connect that. So I watched this interview with Vizier Chris Eubank exclusive in which where him open up on regards to the pain of losing his son. You see me I said. So guys, me already I start watch this. So may just continue to play from here so we can watch the video. Make sure so this a show over here. So bam, alright. That up and running. Let's get into the video. Let's go.
Hey, let me help you. Let me educate you. I'm a master at this. I am the master. When it comes to the boxing and the perceptions of boxers. So, right, well, we're talking about Floyd Mayweather. No one will. He is the Kasparov of boxing. Kasparov is the chess player of the world, as I knew it some years back. It may have changed now. There may be another champion. But he is the Kasparov of boxing. He's the best. I love him. As a boxer. As a man, he is behind. And he's holding my children back by giving them the wrong perception of what you should be aiming for with your success. It isn't girls. Girls are my princesses. They are my princesses. They should not be corrupted with clubs and bling and shaking. Cloaks of dignity is what they should wear. Or dance in a dignified way. But, you know, how wonderful it would be to just be in this suit of armor. It's called the cloak of dignity. It's black. My son is a Muslim. That means I'm a Muslim, even though Christ is who I know. Yeah, that's who we were taught to go to Sunday school. So now I wear this. My son Sebastian died. Yes, he died. 7th of July. Yeah, last year. Yes, it had. Okay, so I'm showing you how rich I am. I live in him. He's also my night clothes. I wear him at night. Yes, I wear him to sleep at night. I'm inside him. That's how I work. That's my family. I'm fierce when it comes to looking after the woman because that's what makes me the king that I am. So hear it and hear it clearly. And my art is war, but the war in the boxing ring. The fair war. The real war, the war which is just. Yeah, where it's fair. We don't know how to cheat. I looked at Connor. That's why I said he'll be vindicated. He doesn't know how to cheat because it's not in him. That's why I said, at best, how could you not say if the fighter fails a drug test, he's the only one who's going to the gallows? His team have to be with him. It is shameful that no one has said that. Shameful. It is deplorable. It is disgusting. I don't like that word. It's too horrible a word. I want a word that supersedes that word, but is more pleasant. It is abominable.
How does someone who is a warrior and a king like yourself come to terms with losing your son?
I'm going to answer. It will be fascinating. Yeah. The question again, please.
How does someone, as a warrior and a king, come to terms with losing their son?
There are many levels I can speak to you on. I'll just speak to you on the one which is most understandable. Sebastian was my teacher. So he was close to that 6-year-old who told me in South Africa, I know who you are. He was more him. So when I look back now, he was...
All right, guys, we're supposed to live on Rumble right now. We took the time out to get that fixed. So basically, what he's saying that he's actually a famous boxer, and he has his son. However, his son chooses to pick another teacher or a boxing teacher to teach him how to box instead of choosing him. So he basically explain that to us right now. Let's go.
Was trying to teach me. And his name Sebastian is Sabali. And Sabali means patience. Yeah, you listen to Damian Marley, patience.
And guys, he's actually a Jamaican now. He based on what we watched earlier in the video, he was back in the days when World War something happened in England, where they lose most of the people and Jamaica, based on what you say, Jamaica get an opportunity to go over into England to start a new life, and that's how come him get to end up over there with him family. So yeah, that.
Patience is what my son taught me. Every time he was saying, so now he does it. Now I sometimes I'm like, thanks, son. Just give him back what you gave me, Dad. Because he's like, yeah, I know I was wrong about certain things now. So he gives me presents. And the presents he gives me are as powerful as the one that we're having. Because this is all because of him. He's me, like my children is me. This is love. This is the vibration of love. This is what it sounds like. It's really cool, man.
What do you think you could teach Tyson Fury?
You'll see. Put it together. We've had that conversation. Let's move on, please.
Trash talk in boxing.
Yes.
Is this the theatre?
Okay.
Or is this real?
Trash talk. I am a man of considerable wealth, so much so that it would be ill-advised to tell you how wealthy I am. I look at these youngsters, and I'm 56 years old, and the companies I own are colossal, the many companies that I own. How can I give them money? How can I say represent my product if they're using bad language? They're doing the very thing that their parents told them not to do. So immediately on their language, you lost a job. I don't even want to hear what you got to say. Because they don't use bad language in my presence. I'm the one who uses bad language when it's appropriate. Depends on who I'm talking to. You're my friend. Yeah, you are not in the services of looking after the nation. You are a reporter, okay? But the guys who are in the ambulance service, the fire service, the police service, the care service, the NHS. Yeah, the NHS. I am part of that. They are my subjects. When I say that, I mean that's what I've been charged to do in the United States. Is to look after youth, is to talk to people and show them the way. You put a picture up on the site afterwards, me with my troop, because they're armed and dangerous, with machine guns. I am the unarmed arm of the law. I wear like a jacket, a green jacket.
up your
Yeah.
brain power and help you eat.
It holds all my materials. And there's another one I have, which is the bulletproof one, which if you go online, you'll see. I've been on raids. To tell you how serious I take my job, I've been on raids. This is not my job. My job is to stay in the schools. I've been on raids where we pray. You know, at 5:45 in the morning, we pray. And they're saying a prayer to be protected from what we're going to look into. Because it's bullets there. One of the 3 most crime-ridden places in the United States of America is called Appaloosis. So I'm not just in on the top level doing the celebrity thing, I'm in the dirt. But the dirt is me, that's where I come from. And I'm there to actually clean everything up. And I thank you for your service because you're helping me do that. I'm a marshal 24 hours a day. I'm fierce.
Chris, you talked about MMA earlier. What do you think of this?
No comment. Move on. I don't know anything about MMA, so I can't give account to it because I know nothing other than the fact that there was a Russian man who beat someone who I believed had the real spirit in him, but it wasn't real.
So you interrupted me
and
there.
This man is a Russian. What's his name?
Guys, remember to drop a like on the stream so that more people can get to see the stream. Please and thanks.
Who's the most famous Russian MMA artist? Who? Khabib. Habib.
We got about 6 of you guys in here. Come on, like the video, please and thanks.
Habibi. Let me say it again, Habibi. Never talk about me interrupting you. When I get up and leave, you'll be happy with what you get. When I interrupt you, it's for your own good. Okay.
Hey, you're not playing in serious about interrupting him, you know. You don't like when nobody interrupt him, none at all.
Okay, all right, so move on.
So to finish the question,
Please, and I say please.
It's like when I interrupt him, you forget in losing train of thought. So
Yes.
thank you. What do you think of this proliferation of YouTube boxers?
No
Jake
comment.
Paul, KSI,
No comment.
coming in and challenging all the mainstream boxers.
No comment. That's the way. That's the way society has given them. They've given people a way to come in and make money. So that's what people do. So no more to be said. Move on, please. I mean, listen. I'm loving this interview.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. You're a superstar.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
4 major signs. It's not your first time living on the earth.
In past life you were.
How much longer do we have?
We have
How many more questions?
about 5 normal length questions. Then we have a quick fire round.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's fire away.
So you referenced earlier that boxing has changed and it's not like it was. And there's a disruption to boxing where there's MMA coming in and there's some cross in the sport with, say, Conor McGregor fighting Floyd, even though it's an exhibition match. And now these YouTubers challenging real boxers. So boxing is really changing. Open question, what are your thoughts on where boxing will go based on all these changes?
I'm here now. I'm talking to you. So it's going to go in the other direction. Literally. Yeah. Check where we are in 11 days. I've told you today. Check where we are in 11 days. Because as soon as you put this out, the standards begin to change. Because I'm shining a light on them. And all those who shouldn't be in the positions that they're in are going to leave on their own accord. I'm here. I'm the marshal. I'm not here to frighten anybody. Just to show everyone how it goes. In boxing. Yeah.
I just want to say shout out to everybody who is currently on the stream. Shout out to the people who over Kick, over Rumble, and on the YouTube. We have 5 persons viewing on Kick right now. Shout out to you guys over there. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get back into the video.
What's your biggest fight outside of the ring?
I'm enjoying it now. Every moment of my day is my fight, and I fight it beautifully. It's great. It's wonderful.
What's the best way to fight outside of the ring?
You follow me. There are videos on YouTube from 1989. Everything that I've done has been an example. When it comes to being tricked by what society teaches you to look forward to, which is girls, I got tricked. I made my mistakes. But let me tell you this, my mistakes is what's given me my glory. Because my glory is the wife I now have.
Sorry.
No, bless me, thank you very much. No,
I
very
did say
good.
I wouldn't
That's
interrupt
okay.
again, and I just
No,
did.
no, you didn't interrupt at all. You just gave me a blessing. You just told me that, yes, you're blessed. Thank you. Yeah, because that's what I've said to you is absolutely right. It's absolutely right. It's absolutely on point. Yeah, this interview is going to make you a superstar. Congratulations. Thank you for your service. I really do thank you. I mean, and we still have more to go, so let's carry on.
Did boxing in some way save your life, Chris?
Yes, it's given me life because I had to put my life on the line. I had to be willing to give my life to actually get it. So, you know, and some of the elders talk about that. That to win your life, you have to give it up. And I was willing to give it up from the first time I actually said to myself, right, I'm going to box. I'm willing to die. So all I had to do was be clever enough how not to die, but by doing it. So I had to use my brains. And that's what I did. And that's how you do it. And I'm going to teach you. I already have. And you're going to teach everybody else. And everybody I speak to around the world on my tour, they're going to go with this. They're going to go away with the same feeling that you're having now. One of complete peace and fulfillment. This is what it feels like to be around me or to be around success. Success isn't money. Success is content. The content that you're looking at or watching. Sorry, looking at or listening to. There is no better content than this. It's the best. It's beautiful. That's why you asked me to come. That's why you paid me to come. And I was happy to oblige. Thank you. And I thank you again. And I thank you again for the money. You're very kind.
It's my pleasure.
Is using AI to help you produce better music cheating, or is it just the future? Let me ask you this.
Guys, remember, AI is the future. I don't know if you don't know, but AI is the future.
Everyone keeps on giving me cash. It's ridiculous.
Matter of fact, let me ask. I want you to leave a comment down below in the description section, and let me know your thoughts of what you think about AI and the new AI products that are actually coming out right now, like Grok, ChatGPT, and so forth. I mean, they have Google VO3, where you can use that generate videos and so forth. So just leave your comments and let me know what you think about AI overall.
But it's lovely. I love that type of ridiculous. It's lovely. I love that type of ridiculous.
So do I.
Yes, that's right. Good for you. That's right.
Chris, this is an unexpected pleasure to talk about this. It's not on my list of questions. It seemed there you came across like you love money and you're grateful for the money exchange. I feel like maybe in our society often there's a very difficult relationship with money. It's not okay to love money. Have you got any thoughts on that?
So because I showed you how stacked my saddlebag is, because I showed you how stacked it is, you think I love money?
I'm asking you.
Why
I'm
would
not
you
judging.
Why would you ask me that when I've been talking to you for the last 35 minutes? You've heard nothing but love. I'm just telling you how I roll. Money is how I roll. But you've been talking to who I am. Don't confuse money with me. Money is my bitch. I love people, not money. I respect her because she is powerful. But I control her. Yeah. Money is not a him, it's a her. You got to be very careful with her. Very, very careful.
Question to the viewers. YouTube, Kick, Rumble. Do you think money is a he or a she? Leave a comment.
She's shameful and she's magnificent. Money. She is shameful, but she is magnificent. The gun you hold, if I hold a gun in my hand, the gun can never go off because I have to pull the trigger. It is impossible for me to pull the trigger. That would make me a moron. Morons pull triggers and fight. I explain why you shouldn't fight. It's easier and it makes life a dream. The dream, the heaven. We should be living in heaven here. Not fear. Where's the, is it going to be cold? Is it going to be windy? Can I afford to go on holiday? Oh, I've got to get up there. You got everything you want right now. Just chill. Have a spliff. Lay back, man. Lay back. Yes, my brother. Yes.
So, Chris, we'll always finish on a quick fire round. You can answer however you like, but if you'd like to answer short answers, you can.
I'll do short answers if you don't mind, because
Sure.
I think we have to go.
Yeah, sure. Who's more articulate, Muhammad Ali, Tyson Fury, or Chris Eubank?
Muhammad Ali.
What do you know that most people don't?
Ask the question again.
What do you know that most people don't?
What I know is as follows. I know how to make you remove the veil from your third eye. That's what I know.
What's the biggest thing you've been wrong about in the last year?
These are some serious questions.
That's funny. My biological children. Move on.
What have you been wrong about with your
You
biological
asked me the
children?
question, I gave you the answer. That's private. Move on.
I'm down on my luck, she's turning a page. I'm falling in love, she's running away. Am I calling a bluff?
What's the most expensive thing you've ever bought?
Well, let's see. The most expensive. Can I just go to most valuable?
Sure.
Yeah, cannabis. Cannabis has been the most valuable. item that I've bought because it's herb, and it's God's herb, and it opens your mind to see. It's part of the way of actually removing the veil from your third eye. So if you listen to me, I'll tell you how to do it, but I shan't tell you yet. The room is too small.
It is cozy.
It is. So we're going to save that one for a bigger room.
What's the best advice you ever remember receiving?
If you don't ask, you don't get. But it's a trick. Yeah, it fools you to ask the wrong person. And the wrong person is the person in front of you. Ask who's inside of you, and then wait until it appears. Ask and you shall receive. Don't ask a man, if you're a woman, because he wants something in return for what he's giving you. So don't ask a man. If you ask a woman for something, you know, it's an infraction. Don't ask women for anything. You give them, and you want nothing back. Yeah. Did I make clear what my point was? Did I?
You said, if you don't ask, you don't get, which incidentally is my dad's advice to me.
If you don't ask, you don't get. So you ask, do you?
That was the advice my dad always gave to me.
But I'm asking you, who did you ask? Did you ask people in front of you? Is that what you mean?
Well, I was too scared to ask. That's why he gave me the advice.
Okay, so who did you ask for things?
Well, mostly no one, because I was too scared.
Okay, so you never asked anyone for anything?
Mostly not.
Okay, so what I'm asking you to do now is ask yourself. Ask yourself for what you want. Choose your position in media. Choose your position. How big do you want to be? If you choose it, and know that you're in that position now, because the cameras are on, all you got to do is tell them who you are, and they'll believe you, because you are. It's as simple as that. So, start calculating in your mind, before this interview finishes, who you are in the world, who you wanted to be when you were 7, 8 years old. Who did you want to be? So you have the industry, so how big do you want to be? We'll get it for you now. All you got to do is just answer my questions. They're simple. No words could be simpler. What did you want?
Guys, basically what I must say is, you should ask us anything you want, just ask yourself internally. Like it say, can I have that car? And then you answer yourself and say, yeah, of course I can have that car, but you figure out ways how to actually get the car. Is it me I say whether borrow a loan, whatsoever.
What do you want to be?
I want to be as useful and valuable around education of money and being the greatest person you can be to as many people as possible. I don't care for the views or being the greatest interviewer or media star. I want to be the most useful to people with better financial education and knowledge, to millions or billions of people.
Well, as you've said that, it reminds me of my friend, Piers Morgan. Yeah.
Guys, we got
I told him he could be Prime Minister.
Over here on
He didn't believe me.
Interest you like the
He could have been Prime Minister because
pretty easy to get in at the moment.
even if it was hard, because it's the word of the king, the silent king. Because I actually believe in him. Because I saw how he was with the NHS. No one. There was no man or woman in the world, no celebrity, who could not obey the rules and not have his wrath voiced. He's brilliant. Oh, he's a little bit around the edges, that's okay. He has the goal to do it. And him hearing this interview, he'll probably try to work with, and I don't see why he shouldn't work with who's just come in. Because he spoke for something which was righteous. The NHS, that's the marshal service, that's the police service. So as much as he was going on, he was asking people to follow the law. That's my man. So he must be Deputy Prime Minister now, once this goes out. Because if he's not, it won't make sense to me. He's strict. And he has balls. Kahunas. He's a warrior.
Do this 7 minutes a day until May 19th. We start this Monday. In 1 week, you'll feel better.
Yeah, don't worry about the fact that he likes cricket. Doesn't make him soft. Okay, yeah, you're looking at me and you say, well, oh, he's a boxer, so, you can't compare. No, I love that he loves cricket. Cricket, love cricket. Lick the ball before I lick the wicket. Because I'm a Jamaican, we love cricket too.
There you go, he's a Jamaican.
Okay, that's his game. He's rough around the edges, but no rougher than, one of those other fellows who were sitting in that seat. Yeah, he's got a strong voice. He's got courage. Courage to speak his truth, and he spoke his truth on the right subject, the NHS and the laws of the time of COVID. He's a superstar, period. I said so. Yes, I did. He's a superstar. And he should be working with me. Well, he actually is already working with me because he's my friend. I give him advice. He doesn't take it. It doesn't matter. He will. Just couldn't see what I...
Man, we got 7 viewers in here, and the video only got 2 likes. Come on, like the video. Like the video, come on. Let's go.
So, I'm his friend. In silence. Yeah. And behind the scenes, I'm powerful. Yeah, ask Shah. She knows. This is what I was supposed to actually blossom into. King. The king. The king. Yes.
Chris, what's the worst advice you ever remember receiving?
It's the same one. If you don't ask, you don't get. It's the same one. It's tricky. It's a conundrum. You ask the person's a person. They want something back in return. You give. So the person wants a return.
Fair exchange.
It's a fair exchange, supposedly. When you're straight, it's got to be straight. Yeah, you got to pick up your receipts. I went through years. Let me tell you how hard I learned. They used to put tickets on my truck for years. I drove that truck as my car every day to the shop, to the movies, to the premieres. Do you know what I used to do? I used to actually get ticketed all the time, and I used to pull them down and just leave them in the gutter. You know what I didn't know? A fine never goes away. It just builds up. And the more it builds up, the more money you got to pay. But that's how brazen and free I was to climb the ladder. I can't park the truck in front of the Dorchester, in front of, these restaurants. So I've got to, I've got to park it there. So I've got to get tickets. I had hundreds of thousands of pounds in tickets over those 6 years, maybe more. Hundreds of thousands of pounds. And it didn't bother me a bit. And I was broke.
Would you rather be the richest man in the world or the greatest fighter of all time?
You didn't talk to me about me being broke while I was actually pumping. I was giving it large. You don't want to talk about that?
Why were you broke, Chris?
Because I didn't have time to learn the rules. And when you don't learn the rules, you get conned. You get robbed. Nothing personal, just business. Don't hold it against the guy who's actually stolen your money. Don't complain about that.
Did someone steal your money?
Everyone steals your money when you don't keep your receipts.
I think most people know if you don't pay your parking tickets, you're in the shit, don't they?
Yes, but I didn't care because it was holding me back. I was a fireball. I was on fire. I don't have time for that. I'll deal with that. I gotta go. I gotta park my car here because this is where I am. And everyone has to know. Because if they don't know, then they don't know the king is in town. Right now, I've just got a van. Okay. Give me no more than 3 hours. I will be in the class I deserve to be in, that I've earned, that I should be in. So everything that you do, I'm going to teach you to get paid for it. It's not the love of money, it's money. And it's the only way you can travel around the beautiful world that we live in. Now, are we finished? Can I go? Because if I can give you a poem before I leave.
I've got 3 questions, the
Go
quick
ahead.
fire ones. Thank you. What's your biggest failure, Chris?
I met my 3rd wife too late, but it wouldn't have mattered. Everything is on time. Next.
What's your biggest regret?
My son asked me, Sebastian, when I don't know, it was about 2000 and, could it be 2012, 13, 2014, 15, 16, 2015? He said to me, Dad, we were in Marylebone. He said, Dad, let's go and smoke a spliff together and walk around the block. Let's walk around the block and smoke a spliff together. The greatest offer of my life I turned down because I was broke. I said, why are you coming up here? I only have this little place here. He said he wanted to sleep in the room with me because he was in London. I'm living in abject poverty. And I've given all the money to the then wife. Take care of it then. And I thought she was taking care of it. And anyway, long story short is that I pushed Sebastian out. I pushed him out. I said, no. I don't have anything I can give you now. I'm struggling, man. I probably didn't tell him I was struggling because I got too much pride. I was like, no, you can't be here. And it got fiery. And something unspeakable happened. I did something unspeakable. So that's loss. But there's nothing I love more than medical cannabis.
What was the unspeakable thing you did?
Not your business. How dare you?
If you don't ask, you don't get.
You should know. It's called discernment. I've brought you close enough for you to understand. Where were we?
This show is called.
No, where were we?
I think you'd finished the last.
Had I finished? Okay, carry on.
Yeah. Why did you need to check with someone else? That we'd finished. Why did you not take my word for it?
Because I was sure I had actually said something that I wanted to carry on talking about. Be careful to question me, young man. I ask the questions when I want to, and I'm allowing you to. So please do. You're no teacher here. I am the teacher. Know your place, and I'll give you the best interview of your life. Please, carry on.
This show is called Disruptors. What does disruptive mean to you?
Disruptive innovation means something to me, which is come in and make it cheaper, make it more equitable so everyone can get the wealth, so everyone can eat and be warm, so everyone can enjoy their time on earth. You need money to do that.
Would you rather be the greatest fighter of all time or the richest person alive?
I am the greatest fighter of all time. Under under Mike Tyson, under Muhammad Ali, under Joe Louis, and under Jack Johnson. I'm one of them. I'm a goat.
Would you like a sweetie?
Smarties are a wonderful confectionery. Indeed. Please. How kind of you. Oh, my dear. My king. Thank you. Oh, wow. You're not teasing me, are you? You do have them. Oh, don't tell me you don't have them.
We actually did have them in our previous location.
So it means you don't have them. So you actually pulled a stunt of which you couldn't pull off. How wonderful it would have been if you passed me the Smarties.
We had them. We had the bowl of them.
Oh my goodness. But you know why you didn't bring them? Because I don't use sugar anymore. I remember treats. Look them up. They came before M&Ms. And I was addicted to them. I lived on them. They were my strength. Treats. Now, I no longer eat those things because they have sugar. Sugar is the forbidden fruit. Sugar is. Eat fruits, eat watermelon, eat mangoes, but not ones made of sugar, little sweeties, because it kills your it kills your body. Sugar is like cyanide. Period.
Thank you so much for being on the Disruptor Show, Chris Eubank.
It is an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much myself. Thank you. Delighted. Delighted. Thank you. Okay.
So, what is...
All right, guys. So that is the end of that right here. Shout out to everybody who passed through the stream. Comment in the comment section. Let us know, or let me know what you think or what you learn from this interview. Is me? I said this guy is one of the great boxers. Is me? Him say I'm the king. So just leave a comment in the comment section below. Let's go. Right,